Hello again, welcome back class. What we are going to do today is that we're going to set up a web server to our computer. So it will be a local host setup of web server wherein we're going to use SAMP. Okay, so SAMP is a cross-platform for Apache. It used to be MySQL, now it's Maria database or MariaDB, and then Perl and PHP. So SAMP will act as a piece of software that will let our computer to run as a local host server so that we can later on use it to code PHP or PHP hypertext preprocessor. The first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to open SAMP, of course. Okay, you can also Google SAMP. So you can see here https apachefriends.org and then click download. Okay, and then in my case I'm using Windows 64-bit, so I think I'm going to download the 8.1.1 version and then PHP 8 version. Yan. So and then I'm going to start downloading. Okay, so after you have finished downloading, which is actually I've done this earlier, I already have downloaded SAMP, you may continue installing SAMP to your desktop or your laptop to make it as a local host server. So click natin and then let's try to install it. Okay, yan, and then I'm going to install now SAMP. Then click next. Then leave the folder to C:\SAMP and then next. Language English and then okay, uncheck that and then next. Yan, installing. Okay, and then we allow access private network. So it's up to you, no, both private and public network. So I'll just maybe select private network and then allow access. And then leave it check and then click finish. Okay. Okay, so we have here the panel or the control panel for SAMP. So if I'm going to close this, I should have a control panel here. Ito siya, no? So lower right button. And then if I want to run SAMP, I just need to open it. Okay, and then click select Apache. Okay, and then MySQL, and then you can start that, no? And then allow access natin siya. Yan. So running siya. So the difference in setting up this Apache and SQL through the SAMP control panel is that you cannot view your PHP codes into your browser without running Apache and MySQL because this is your web server. So tatry natin, no? I'm going to open Notepad and then let's try to code in PHP. Okay, Notepad++. I'm going to open my Notepad++. Okay, and then I'm just going to write some sample code in PHP, no? Okay, so ito yung pinaka basic. Okay, and then yan. So lagay natin is echo. Okay, and then hello SAMP. Nilagay natin hello SAMP. Then semicolon. And then save natin siya, file, and then save as. We need to save it in our HTDOCS pala. Since this is PHP code, this is not HTML anymore. So you're going to open drive C, and then you're going to open SAMP folder, and then you're going to open HTDOCS. Okay, so dun sa loob na HTDOCS, dun natin isa-save yung PHP file natin. Okay, yan. So save natin siya. PHP hypertext preprocessor file. So lagay natin dito sample.php. PHP. Okay, so lagay natin SAMPLE.PHP 1 and then save natin siya. So remember, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-save kahit saan. So we need to save it in our SAMP folder inside the HTDOCS. So pwede rin naman tayong gumawa ng folder pa dyan, pero pwede na natin lang siya lagay directly dyan sa HTDOCS and then save na natin siya. So nakasave na siya, no, yung SAMPLE.PHP 1.php. So paano natin siya i-check? So we're going to minimize this and then we're going to open a browser. Yan, open natin yung Brave browser. So I'm going to close this first. Yan. So gawin natin, i-open natin siya ulit. Yan. And then para ma-access natin yung ginawa nating code, type natin is localhost and then slash natin siya. Tapos kung i-enter natin to, makikita natin yung dashboard. So meron tayong PHP my admin dito. Okay, pero ang objective natin, so kapag pumunta tayo sa PHP my admin, that is our database. Pero ang objective natin is para makita natin yung ating ginawang program or codes. Okay, PHP. And then lalagay natin is SAMPLE.PHP 1.php. Ayun. Okay, so nakita ninyo, localhost SAMPLE.PHP 1.php. As you can see here, ito, sa top left corner, lalakihan natin, hello SAMP. Okay, which is our code here using the PHP code. So, para matest natin kung gumagana nga at na-set up ninyo ng maayos yung inyong SAMP, if you have set up the web server correctly, just write this code, okay, this simple PHP code to test it, and then save it to HTDOCS. So, once you save it, you should be able to see this, okay? So, yan yung pinaka-ating working program, okay, using PHP codes, which is I have written hello SAMP. Okay, so that's how we access our PHP codes. So PHP codes will not run on a regular browser without a server. Okay, so you remember that you can only run and view what you have coded on the browser if you have set up a web server. So let's try to prove that, no, guys. Okay, so let's try to stop Apache and SQL. Okay, and then let's go to the browser. Okay, I'm just going to prove my point. Okay, I'm going to open this and then I'm going to refresh na lang natin siya. Okay, or type natin localhost. Ayan, this site can't be reached. So wala siya, di ba? So localhost / SAMPLE.PHP 1.php. Enter natin, wala. It's not working. Why is it not working? Because our web server is turned off. Okay? So naka-down. Yan yung term na sinasabi na naka-down yung web server. So para makita natin siya, we need to activate our Apache. Start natin yung Apache. Actually, SQL, that is the database eh. So, pwede mo hindi mo na siya i-start and then refresh natin to. Now, it's working. This time, our web server is already functional. Okay? So, that's it for today, guys. I hope you have learned how to set up a local host in your own computer using SAMP. And then you should be able to code PHP later on the following activities after this setup configuration. Okay, see you again next meeting.